The architecture of the internet is shattering. We are moving away from the massive, centralized hubs that have held our data for decades. Historically, a handful of corporations owned the physical hardware that powered the web. They built the servers, and they controlled the access. But a new model allows you to connect your own phone or computer to a global network and collect rewards for providing that support. While the incentive is clear, this shift has moved faster than most people's understanding of it, creating a vacuum where excitement often outpaces actual knowledge. In this environment, the line between a robust technological foundation and a fleeting scam is incredibly thin. If you participate based only on the promise of rewards without looking at the tech, you are walking into a trap. Safely navigating this space requires a cold, objective look at how these networks actually function. Traditionally, requests go through a central authority. In a decentralized network, that server disappears. Thousands of personal devices form a web, communicating directly to process data. Because users provide this infrastructure, they earn fees once reserved for server farm owners. These rewards are simply a payment for the hardware you lend to the network. It's compensation for the physical work of running the internet. However, that open access means there is no gatekeeper. Anyone with the technical skill can launch a project, regardless of whether it has actual value. Legitimate teams differentiate themselves by building active communities and releasing consistent updates to their software. Fraudulent projects do the opposite. They use aggressive marketing to manufacture hype and attract capital, only to disappear once the initial interest peaks. When these hype-driven projects vanish, they take the user's investments with them. The technology itself is neutral. The risk comes from human opportunists who exploit the lack of oversight in a new frontier. Blind participation is the most common path to loss. You have to approach every new project with the mindset of an investigator. Start by researching the founders. Check their history and their previous projects to see if they have a track record of delivering what they promise. Next, look at the utility. If the technology doesn't solve a specific problem or provide a necessary service, the rewards won't last. Focus on projects that offer long-term value. A solid, functional tool is always worth more than the promise of overnight wealth. Rigorous due diligence is your only real protection against the volatility of the hype cycle. As more of our digital infrastructure shifts toward this decentralized model, the potential for earning and the risk of loss will only increase. In this environment, your depth of knowledge is your biggest asset. Never commit more time or capital than you are prepared to lose. If you want to keep learning about the technology of the future, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.